Well, hello, my fabulous friends. I hope you're doing well. Well, today, July 29th, 2025, would have been Charles and Diana's 44th wedding anniversary if they stayed together, if she was still alive, if. But it's the anniversary of July 29th, 1981, when they were married. And at that time, it was called the wedding of the century. I'm going to be using the Naked Heart Tarot. This is one of my very favorite decks, but I use it more for my own personal readings. Such a beautiful deck, but as my card collection is diminishing what I can and cannot show on YouTube, you're going to be seeing more of it because there's no boobies in it. All right. So the reading I'm going to do is called, it's the Karma of Charles. What karmic debts did King Charles carry from his life with Diana? So, was it clearing up karma? Did he incur some karma? Has he cleaned it up? Or what's he going to carry forward? And so I have the Judgment card here because Judgment is karma. And it's the reason I've taken it out is because he can't have second chances with Diana. She is gone. So no more chances to fix anything. So let's see if there is some sort of judgment on him. Judgment basically is the karma card, how you're being judged. So I'm going to put that in the middle, and then we're just going to pull 5 cards. We're going to do a karma spread, all right? So basically past action, present reflection, debt owed, hidden cost, and future redemption. So this will be really interesting to see what comes up. And this is just on Charles. I was going to do what all 3 of them karmic debt, because I know Diana was not innocent at all. But, some things are going wrong in Charles' life lately. Oh, 7 of Wands, what he's done is indefensible. 6 of Cups, the past. Oh, and the Tower. He's created a lot of his own karma, right? Between his Cancer and his Sun acting up, and the monarchy is fading fast. Is this anything to do with any kind of karma that he created for himself based on what happened with Diana? All right. I'm not saying he was guilty. I'm not saying she was guilty. We're simply looking at the facts. What kind of karma did he create when he invoked that whole situation? What is Charles' karma? What karmic debts does King Charles carry from his life with Diana? We might see all positive, great cards, meaning he cleaned it up. Maybe they had to come together to clean up some karma, right? Okay. Okay. Shall we begin? Okay. So, his past action, his present reflection, debt owed, hidden cost, future redemption. I just want to make sure that this is all fitting in. Sorry, I messed this up. This actually goes here. So how did I do that? Past action, present reflection, debt owed. So this one actually should have gone. Sorry, I made the reading. That's why I don't do these. My dyslexia. This one should go here. This one should go here, and this one should go here. This will be interesting how they came out and then why I changed them. We might have to look at that a little bit and see what went on there. And ooh, 9 of Cups in reverse. I'm telling you, it didn't go the way he wanted it to go. It was absolutely not his wish. All right, so past action. So that's why because this is in the past and this is in the future, and that's where I kind of messed it up. So past action, movement of Pentacles. So this is the Page of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles. I'll tell you, this Mercury retrograde has done me in. This is the Page of Pentacles, and just he was really slow at choosing a partner, right? He was already he was almost 32, I believe, when he got married. And Diana was 20. She just turned 20. I have a funny feeling they waited till she turned 20 before the wedding date was like, they wanted to make sure she was 20 and not a teenager, because Charles was already over 30. So I think his past action is he just waited too long. He waited to see what kind of crops were coming up, and he just waited too long. And what happened is then he was pressured. It was just something that Page or Knight of Pentacles does not like to do. And he probably chose wrong because he waited too long. And that's a real Scorpio trait, waiting too long. They wait and wait, and you think, oh, wow, if you could only have that kind of patience. But I find they wait too long sometimes, and they've missed the mark. They overshoot, they miss opportunities. And I've got lots of Scorpios in my life, and that's how I know it. And I think that's what Charles did as well. He had other fantastic suitors. Maybe he was looking for somebody who was young and naive and didn't realize what he was doing, like what else he had going on. So his past action was he just waited too long. He waited too long, and then his options were limited, and I think it was almost like a knee-jerk reaction. Okay, so his present reflection on the Judgment card. Wow, Sky Father. You know what this is? The Emperor, and it's in reverse. That is fascinating. He is not enjoying being king. Also present, maybe this karma is affecting his kingship. It possibly could be, because it's in reverse. Is it affecting it? I mean, yeah. Also, this shows he's a bit of a bully, dictator. The Emperor in reverse is not a very nice person, and they're not a very good leader. All right. Debt owed. Debt owed. 3 of Pentacles in reverse. Well, there was 3 of them, wasn't it? So he didn't work it out. It's kind of, there's actually a karmic debt between the 3 of them. Wow. So see, maybe I didn't have, now I put them in the right order, they're making a lot more sense. So he did create some karma for all 3 of them. Hidden cost. Wow. 10 of Swords in reverse. Ruin. He may have ruined his reputation. I think it has something to do with his kingship. Many people question, how can he be the head of the Church of England when he wasn't married in a church, or he's divorced. How can he be the king being divorced, etc., etc.? And this actually really did him in. I'm going to say, though, because it's in reverse, he's kind of made the best of a really bad situation, right? He didn't abdicate like his uncle did. He ended up marrying Camilla, and he's trying to recover he's trying to pick himself up and dust himself off, but he has definitely created some karma. Absolutely. And it all focuses around his kingship. That's the middle card. So what's the future redemption? Wow. The Tower. The Tower, the hand of God. Guys, he really actually did create some karma here that he's going to have to address. Wow. Yeah, the karma gods are not happy with Charles. I'm going to say all three of them. All three of them. Yeah, this is not how Charles wanted his life to go at all. I'm also wondering if the hand of God here has what's given some of the things that have gone wrong in his life. If this was in reverse, I'm going to say he created them. Sometimes things are put in front of us because of our mistakes that we made. And if you watch my Antichrist video on the other channel, you know, you think about the imbalance that was here. That would be the hedonism, right? The sexual imbalance. And interesting, Scorpio is rules the sex organs. And so I'm wondering here if now the balance, the hand of God is trying to balance out all this karma. Future redemption, the Tower. Let's see if the cards will tell us a little bit more about that. Can you clarify this Tower? I can see the other cards. You know, we have to remember that Camilla went quiet for 20 years. Like, she just showed up at parties, smiled, never said anything, never, like, because they knew how ruinsome it would be, especially after Diana passed away. I mean, technically, she was the Princess of Wales, but she never called herself, she was never addressed that. She never wanted that. As soon as she married Charles, she was made into the Princess of Wales. But she made sure that, because the comparison would have been, she would have never shook it off. All right, clarify this Tower, please. Everything else seems pretty clear. Heart of Swords, Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords, the contract. I wonder if the Tower is going to take away Camilla. Is this Camilla? Innocent of Wands. Well, that's the Page of Wands, so that's some kind of news. Some kind of news that grows. Careful what you wish for, because you just might get it. Wow, he did. Well, next reading is going to be Diana's karma, and that will be really interesting because all three of them invoke karma. It doesn't look like they cleaned anything up at all. Wow. All right. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you in the next one, and we'll ask what karma did Diana invoke? That'll be interesting. See you there.